Hey, thanks so much, Dave. You sent me a text earlier this morning saying bundle up, and I did. I got the gloves and the hand warmers underneath here. Our resident artist and expert here, graphic designer Kevin Coffey, is joining us very quickly because he's drawing all day long. Kevin, you've been here for literally 5 minutes, and you already drew me.
Cold weather Vahid, yes.
Cold weather Vahid. Awesome. Thanks, man. He's going to be out here. So if you stop by campus, he's going to be out here drawing. Okay, speaking of drawing, we're going to draw it up on the whiteboard right now. Irish breakdown, our coach's corner. What's up, man? Bryan Driskell is ready to draw it up. So before we get to this, here's the first play we're going to draw up. Take a look.
Loves the back, gets the carry, Stunner steps in the hole, now spins across the 50, now he's on the move, over the 40, 30, 20, 10, he's gonna go all the way to the house. It's another highlight reel run for Jeremiah Love.
All right, Brian, the Jeremiah Love hype is real for the Heisman. Can he win the award?
If he has a couple big games, I think so. I mean, he's obviously the only running back that's in the conversation, but he's having a monster year, and he's had some big moments in big games. You think of the 200-plus yard game against against USC. He was great against Navy. He was very good against USC. He's going to have to finish strong with some big numbers. It's going to be hard. It's a quarterback-driven award now, but if any skilled player can win it, not that doesn't play quarterback, it's going to be Jeremiah Love.
All right, so we're going to draw up the play right here. So you're used to drawing up plays. Former player, former coach. What did Love see on that 56-yarder?
Well, the biggest thing is there were two things that Notre Dame did here very well. Number one is you're in 12 personnel. That means one running back, two tight ends, and two receivers. And what that does is that creates extra surface level. So by having that second tight end here, you now move that defensive end out wider, which gives you some space. So what Jeremiah Love saw here is, first of all, very good blocking up front. So you're going to get a double team here. It's a gap scheme. They're going to block back to that linebacker. You're going to get a back block there by Joe Otting, and Anthony Knapp has to here. He has to make sure nobody crosses his face and gets down to Jeremiah. So far, so good. Eli Raridan gets up to the second level. So these two blocks right here set that inside run lane for Jeremiah Love.
How important is Eli
It's
Raridan
huge.
right here?
So he steps down. He's got to secure that C gap, and then he sees no one in there. He's got to work to that second level. If this linebacker gets across his face, it gets a little bit dicey there. But because of the wider alignment, because of having that second tight end, you get a kick-out block there by Sullivan Absher. He does a great job. He flies out there, and he does not allow any inside push. Now it's about getting James Flanagan, who has the key block on this play, around on the wrap. He gets up, sees the nickel coming down, and by being in twins here, you now force that nickel wider. He makes a great block, and then you've got this great hole here. So Jeremiah gets up in there. Now you've got it blocked perfectly. Now it's, are you good enough to beat that unblocked guy one-on-one? And that's what he does.
Okay, so that's really what it came down to, is this guy comes down, he comes up, he sees him, makes the juke, and goes around.
So his first thing is he's got to read his first level blocking. That's the kick out by Sullivan Absher to determine what that the outside run lane. So Absher sets that outside run lane. He has to then follow James Flanagan into the hole. Once he gets that and he sees that green, he's got to say, okay, who can stop me? Who's that MDM, most dangerous man? And it's that unblocked safety. And that's really what makes this running back room so good with Jeremiah and Jadarian is if they get in space against a defender that's got to come from distance, it usually doesn't work out well for the defense.
So is Mike Denbrock basically saying go out there and beat these guys?
That's what you do with great backs, right? Because you don't have anybody. I mean, he's not blocking. He's not blocking. They've got 11. You've got 9. So at some point in time, your running back is going to have to make somebody miss, or you've got to hope for them to make a mistake. So let's say Jeremiah is going here and this safety fits down here improperly, then there's no one to make miss. But in a lot of times when you have a big play against a good defense, and Pitt had the number 3 ranked defense in the country, you're going to have to make somebody miss. Now, they couldn't do it all day long, but they just kept hammering, and I think this play early really set the tone, and it was a little bit of a deviance from what they normally do. They're normally inside zone, duo, which is just base blocking, working vertical. This is a gap play, meaning everybody's blocking a gap, and you're trying to create a run lane right here. So Jeremiah Love gets all the credit for the great play and the great run, but this was blocked up also extremely well. When you can get your running back to the second level, so this is the first level, second level, to the linebacker safety level, untouched, You're doing your job up here. Now it's about how good is your running back. Can he make those guys miss? And, of course, Jeremiah Love does that more often than not.
This is why we have this guy breaking down plays. Bryan Driskell, our coach, the Coach's Corner. He's going to be with us all day long. Thank you.
Got some more big ones coming up.
Go Irish. All right, we're going to be right back here on ABC 57 Kickoff.